Yeah, me fambule muna kushe una kaba una adu, this na SierraCast TV, which we program Salon for Better. And today, we will come and talk to una back about the human rights violations that we go in the country, and also that could involve like the things that we happen at the maximum prison. We will just do an update and the unlawful arrest of people in the country, and also we see waiting they do to disable another country way at least the deputy internal affairs minister when Lailo Lima, and also we will talk about the COVID-19 within the country. At least the government need to take proper measure for say at least for how they go tackle and instead how they go make money. So first of all, we will begin and waiting they don't go before we na the break we then go break na the Pademba Road prison, and we people if you say that talk they don't still go out no. That talk we not go ever go out because say we get over 40 people the way their life go, nothing we at least get for bring to justice. So in that case, that one day we'll get for talk about because even the people that will lost their life in the prisons, we don't know how they do their waiting at the finger outside and put there if they day or not day again, and they not announce the names of the family, the people that we lost there because even we within the diaspora we will be get a problem now when at 9/11. At least the media then they go for call the family name they were lost during that tragic day. So how comes we in Sierra Leone we at least up to now we not get a list of people that we lost their life at the Padre Barud maximum prison massacre. We at least we know say na Lawrence Lima and Fatmata Sawane na they orchestrate that for happen. So that's number one. And then also we will come talk about Abubakar Wandi, we now the handicap we see where the video make when they go for go see the chief immigration officer outside La Nagode. Where Abubakar make another third video because we see the first video we make when it show even when the place red outside they say Lawrence Lima slap him before the security come bang bang out and gone. But after that, we see another video where a guy we call himself Austin Johnny, he say in na the SLPP grassroots leader, we a go interview another set of handicap them, say let them talk about the incidents we happen. And when people then watch the first video, they handicap then they will go interview. None of the parts of that group we now they then go slap this handicap. And also when we call the some other handicap then have written, then definitely tell we say they're not a part of that group there because the present government of Julius Maada Bill, they don't even divide the handicap them. They say because ain't no go come na the media now and talk because if they see face can the media can talk about that a thorough beat then go get for girls until go he lost his life. So he just tell me say indeed it happened. And also he also mentioned say they not even allow them to go na the SLPP office na done by bus station when at the headquarter party office. He say and this thing will happen. They say now two They don't divide them. Where they inside the party office, they don't divide them. And the bobo way they talk, Abubakar with them slaps, even in a party member. And right now, another free tongue. They don't go back at in a bow, Kainama or Kaila will come out, and he just kind of more for let them can find the antomot, within the car she don't cut it tree, and direct get small team and go. And right now, another tongue, they don't turn back in a village, and we see in other video where they make today, where they try for counter Austin Johnny, when Austin Johnny go interview the other set of handicap the way they talk say na lie maybe the opposition party now send them one and they for go talk or do what they do. They say not to true. They say indeed then slap them, they wipe out gone. So right now they don't want to go back in a village. And the other lady say right now the handicap them within the country. They say because when the former government when they go na lodge, they go as group, and when they go do then something, they not be know about if this handicap na this part the SLPP day or this handicap na APC party day. They say but now they don't divide them and they don't get mind good day because they identify them as APC. So now that information they give today say na true. The team with and slap the guy they wipe out gun na true and Austin Johnny in video where they make not so true. So
You can
we
you
get out.
can you
Yes.
can talk a little bit on what will lead to the slap, like under what circumstances the slap the
Well,
handicap.
yes, because as far as we know how they handicap they defend the Anto song where they know Usai, then senior man and the good and big man then they can team up by the office. When the motocar come, then go team up by the domot, now they then keep full tip they give them. So now that team up did and team up dey because they know say government officials and they come there for let them serve the direct. Now they come, like Lawrence Lima come, we come meet them there we alter word to them say within them I get the word we talk say within them nasty something thing yeah they do now. And because intake and say Lima intake and say all handicap na APC they for, which not too true. And then Bobo then they always they then get a party member then. Now they all be sit on there. We now that meeting the way then get a day will lead to what he go do to them. So
So it turned out to say the handicap they actually slap a member of SLPP.
yes, the handicap will slap now a member of SLPP. Yes, a member of SLPP. And in fact, na the southeast they come out, they don't return back in a village and na they even go make the next video for counter one guy with they call himself saying na the SLPP grassroots leader where they call Austin Johnny. When you see him, where they interview the guy them, I mean, when people that we at least study psychology, they see the man body language when they try for interview the other handicap them for let them counter waiting them up there other handicap then they will at least get the attack safe.
So what thing that you take on Lehman in behavior? Like they get away with so many stuff them. There's so many crime that we people in the alleged say commit. What to make you feel say he able to do all anything and then get away with them?
No, I mean as far as me know, as far as he concerned, because all them work here where they do now they do the dirty work because now work where all the top officials like you know all meeting then they get assignments where now they go execute them. So now that's not the only reason we make it get out away with their jobs and day because it's a well planned, well job done. And like this way happen so we you know say all man they talk about waiting now the rights of the handicapped them. But I know they admire certain people the way they can now when they talk about handicap. What about the other way not the handicap the way they kill them? Why people the way they talk for say then human rights activists this that and then they come up and pronounce and condemn. But now just because this na handicap them, they see beaucoup people what they see na the social media they come say me na this, me na that, me na the ambassador for handicap just because they know say with handicap they can just write a project proposal, then fund them, then take them money, they put under them pocket. But and a lot of people then they work now, yeah, we they even respect the handicap the other they work with past their parents because they know the rules and we govern the handicap them like the diaspora. Whilst the handicap them in Sierra Leone, they not get that respect there for them. So if I can come again to waiting you ask about Lima. Lima, all the plan work 90 execute am for the SLPP and then they regret what they do am because they get all the support from the president calm down. Now they execute their duty then. That's why it goes scot free with all the things they do.
I know say you mentioned say people that may don't die before and nobody take up the issue. But when the handicap then something go wrong, all man they come in. But they know they come in because they lack the handicap. But because probably they write up a project, we go able to give them money.
Yeah,
Expand on that a little bit.
exactly. Eh?
Expand on that a little bit.
Oh yeah, because the reason we make her they say so, I be there with the handicap the way they buy when you dey go down bus station like around KPM the way they be called the place House of Jesus. Where na people they want they go keep company with and you can see one or two day other people then go come, can talk to them, take pictures with them, make project proposals, maybe then family they are sent to three with chair and crutch and go give them and design the project. They're all na money making. Na money making. I see they all where they come na social media see and then they fight for the rights of handicap. They're all na big lie. They're all na fraud. Na fraud. They all the lie. Because I don't know the handicap they over 20 years. The same way that they now na them walk past out and they say because you get handicap they right now we that will be first street they like football street. And then Tara pull them and put in front of them, then stores them and then they sleep. So anybody now where they can voice say they fight for the right of handicap, a big fraud, a lie. They want find way for let them put all them documents they need together so they can make a project proposal and get money. And you get people that win at the specialization and they for right project. When they fund them, they eat all the money. The handicap they see nothing. And money the way they come for the handicap annually in the country. We especially now where the government get now one consolidated fund and get they come there because one day I not see any government in Sierra Leone way they support like especially then disabled. I not talk about blind school or school for the deaf, then they but especially like the one and the way they in the street so non-government not the way at least come way support them. Not that money that they come in for the they come, but they don't get no way. So the only way we then can sustain themselves past they go sit down at 43, drive, then shop them, then Friday, then go and run one and for let them survive. So that's why I still they stress see all the one they will come up then days after they see that incident. Who they all they talk, they're all na lie, they're all they fake, they're all na fraud. So that's at least we get for say about the handicap then because like way this thing they happen with Lima also, yes. Or for we don't see genuine step, but none of all the handicap in the country. Then just look and see like they're not Christmas. And not to Christmas them, now people picking them and get life. Even why they go with them and they tell we say the slogan is and they go on to say disability, not to inability. Then get with them for do a lot of things we somehow we correct now they do. But no way no they for let they empower them. Like look the one I talk to today. Fred say if you come and do any video call next tomorrow, go kick a bit and say the killer. So he decided just for tell me see indeed the incident are true. And I even see today way that they pull a press release from the office of the internal affairs minister where then they try for condemn say all the information in the way they go on social media and lie. Then they lie because they pull a press release, then call themselves say they attack a social media attack on the deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, Winner Lai Lawrence Lima. Lai Lawrence Lima they recently go kill over 48 people them. So waiting they were not good to handicap them. So I mean so that one they not able to get for convince. And even the release where they pull they say that the media communication and outreach units of the Ministry of Internal Affairs they not sign. Somebody just go type and see, say then shall be right for life and people them. So Nadandi then send out they say the ministry they debunk say not to true waiting happen and indeed not true. Yeah.
So regarding the Pademba Wood prison incident, I know say a lot of people that lost their life. Who side and go back them people, the people and family members bury them under the
Well,
government.
now this are the try for say this time they doubt people them because when they look like America we thousand well, over 1,000 people that they die for days when we get corona, no give lockdown. Waiting at the reason behind Sierra Leone lockdown and waiting at the reason behind curfew. Where the COVID where they me they categorically tell them say another Sierra Leone because America we get all kind medical technology. When you go test for COVID, they give they give result within 72 hours. But Salon outside and put test by you, they tell you say get that. Outside will pull that technology. So these people, it's all fraud too. Now lie then they lie. And when COVID is on side, you see the amount of people the way they die. Then people they are COVID not in the country. Now lie then they lie and broad daylight armed robbery. Because why now so like then they stop people in Sierra Leone not for go work and they also they stop people and say learn or not travel na the provinces there. Like America will they so once you get to register a vehicle or you get a job where they do, look this na a document like we get we when they tell you say always make it day na your possession. And back of it dey tell the police where they meet you na street say that document they when he asks you what they do, let show am you na essential worker. And essential worker include nurse, drivers, everybody where they render any kind of service to the people of the country na essential worker. Now no one they ask me say let we pay for pass for come New Jersey go New York or come New York go Connecticut. And since where this COVID begin at this country where like pandemic where I get this way Iba inside me Motukawa they go. One day police not pull me over because they no say um the only way you can prevent COVID na she don't host or you go work, you get social distance, no mix na crowd, wash hands regularly, use sanitizer, and then caution they give. But then they give caution say for let locking self inside yard for 3 days. All that thing and they now something where they do because they get agent agenda and come back to them people the way they kill. It's over 40 people then. And when they get information say them people and they don't go beg their mass burial, but like I said before, them people and I mean they get the data na the Pademba Road prison where at least even though they sat inside them born, but some side them with them file and they win an essential file them. And then I vault. Then vault and they elect any kind of fire we did it. Then they burn. Just like them vault so they get na them bank. So documentation and for they we them for give list to the media, to the public, who that they lost their life day and who side they beg them. Because most people them then go kill them, they for we don't call family them for car identify. Because then they do roll call and all the sell in the morning. So therefore, we don't call all the sell them at the end of the day, then they know who that they not present, who that they absent, so they know who that they die. Then therefore we know people away and the people and they can't pick them, people and then go beg them. But just because of they know the dirty game we don't play, then take them people and they we know say within that 3 days where then give say lockdown now within them period and they then transport then people then go back then now unknown destination without the knowing of their people that we get them. So I believe say they don't go back them and they not let the people that will get their family know inside and go back them people.
So you say the testing method from the records I see Sierra Leone get 505 cases with 32 deaths. So you say the testing mechanism is not accurate, and then
And
they try for
accurate.
hype the figure for obtain maybe help from the outside.
Yes, of course they figure that the IPAM for let them get for let them get funding from outside because if them guy be serious, if serious COVID then at Sierra Leone, it don't pass 1 month, the essential worker, the owner of worldwide worker, and they pay them. Then be say them for they pay them 1,000, I mean 1 million leons a week. Now we don't pass 6 weeks, no, not pay them. And we get an audio last week with the essential worker them some angry, they express them frustration. Even to the lab technician, the way now they get for test if you get COVID, they say they work. In fact, their lab technician and they do not get office now the country safe. Decide whether they go sit on under 1 man go tick. Now they go get themselves na money, then they go out for work. And when they go for work, they need to give them say like where we then go give all essential worker. I mean, some day we Akine will give working, they will get phone, even to top up safe. Some of them I think now 5,000 leons then they give them for buy top up way another they do for like talk like how don't talk so safe. And you get for communicate with the office and co-workers them for any cases the way you meet up. And also at one point they say they go give 1 phone to 2 people them. When they try for control disease, how 2 people they go use 1 phone. So that not be work. And the money when them forgive a weekly, how much then they give them for food allowance for week? Nah, 60,000. 60,000 God go do for breakfast, lunch, and we go the turn back on 10 even 10 for let get dinner for it. All that thing and dinner they happen to them. So it's like now make themselves strike, I think by Friday or Thursday past week, they be saying and then they go work until they give them the money. But these very people, this very government, they go now the social media, they talk out and they spend money for them frontline workers they are we not to do. And also, for example, like somebody they way they work in the diaspora just because of the COVID-19, where they not then job them. The kind of facility they would then they give them now is so much just for encourage them for let them work. So how comes people they go work this day in their work way now between life and death, then they go all the money 6 weeks you may pay them. So a very frustrating and then they see so much advantage to the people of Sierra Leone.
You got any idea who's starting the pull the test kits when they use that salon?
Well, as of this moment, I don't know, but one same day last week, where we heard from the vice president, where they talk about essential health material and come from UAE, we at least can direct for help fight against the COVID-19. But beside that, the one the way they began before, me no know side and put them, and I don't know. There's also essential health materials that will be left during the time we Sierra Leone began Ebola, where some of them things and then they use. But so far, an office say I agree about the government order any kind of way for can for fight the COVID, like when we agree about Senegal, where somebody single ardently full like um um two yes singularly put like $2 million when I doctor on his own. Whilst he wait for let any funding come with and go reimburse them, but in use them for let them get health material for fight the COVID. But like then number the way Sierra Leone they give so na hype the hype the number they not tell well and somebody be don't go one side last week we I no go call him in for learn and no go meet am, but na himself na medical personnel day where decide if they go quarantine people them and not conducive, not decent for people them. So still yet the people that the jam pack then they get a day together, but the figure they when they come up, now then they put them figure they together just because then they look for funding. But that figure they not correct necessarily.
So
Yeah.
I still been try to ask you if you know the type of test kits within they use for test people them because you know say also most of them they buy 'em from China, even the American government. You know if not China then get a test kit and we notice some countries then they find out say the test kit they're not accurate.
Yeah, these are the test kits them like I say, we don't know side them we get them and also what thing I would say about the test kits. And obviously that test kits they accurate when they use. Because sometimes they not all the test kits they even they use for determine if you get COVID-19 as Sierra Leone. Now they could they go with doctor, they ask you certain things, certain symptoms the way you get. As you answer so waste on term na cold or whatever malaria symptom because COVID-19 the symptoms that they go like with headache, cough, sneezing, all that thing and they like style with fever. So alone then they pick up anyway just for because they get a motive. They get a motive now just for let them create the figure. Because if indeed the right waiting they happen, how you feel say they go hold the money and not pay them where they not say the health worker they go get for strike and waiting I go come on and do. So even to the lab check them when are them for test. Then say they need to do. And so me, I don't know how them pull their own kits so when they check people there with. When they check and now then they tell you say now you get corona. I don't know how them pull their own kits.
Um, so what are the next topic who you want to talk about?
Well, the next we they talk about it's like these people them call them way na still yet where they talk about the human rights abuses and violations. We know say them be arrest um, retired Major Alfred Paulo and they arrest Quita, they arrest Darami, they arrest the female male, and even that Obowe, Foster Way, Lima, and the fire nine Domot. Then we don't care and go pardon by way, but the foot be done the poil. So and then we get time when we don't put for do surgery in the foot, but then they forget some parts from the body for let them feeling some part in the foot before do the surgery. But then we don't take them back from since the foot be they go from bad to worse, then pull on the pardon by road prison, then bring a kind of the hospital day for let them see how they can take care of our But as of today before they can studio, I'm not able to try for call for that know which is my current situation. And then also the arrest again of Dr. Sylvia Blyden and also the wife of retired Paulo Conte, they arrest the man, say go na state house, it's gone. Waiting the woman do it, not do instead then go arrest her, they on detention. But the lawyer then we don't grab up with and call them a legal link. We at least don't write letter to the chairman and the members of the police council we then he headed by the vice president we now Jude. So the don't send that letter there as of the 17th May 2020 at the office and copy all the international NGOs then at the country, then human rights organization, then civil society, and even the media group them about all within the 1991 constitution say about arrest, where there are certain arrest and day within 72 hours and for don't secure bail and send them go to court. But this no not do them, they hold them, then say court lock, then go put them, and they refuse even them lawyer them for go see them. So this the legal link don't see say this not right and then don't measure all the article, the chapter then at the 1991 constitution where they show exactly say this way then they do now gross human rights violations and then go and see within the international body go do regarding the release of them here because by rights them for don't left them, charge them, let them they go court. But you just arrest them, go lock them, then you refuse the bail, and then you not try for fine and guilty waiting and do. So that now one thing way then they do way na part of the human rights violations they will get for talk about way a not mean good for the country, and this now a complete recipe for chaos. And also the grab again, they go arrest and detain senior employee them na that Sierra Leone mining way they na alongside way na that GL International Limited, GL Group na the company, and they na court with the SLPP government where at least them we don't take the international court them where them we don't win the present government when SLPP where them say them for allow the man them for let them mine, and the man them will mine for certain period of time where not even they not even pay tax because of the damage when they don't damage the progress of the business. But now they don't go arrest five employees them na the company, they don't go lock them say na they orchestrate that strike way happen alongside. That again na a human rights violation to them people they did because not to them send the youth them for let them go strike na the place and cause the damage the way they do this. So then again na other problem and na economic problem again because it is send bad signal to investor them for let at least not come na the country. Yeah.
The
So
people,
then the
the one that we already don't arrest, are they considered political prisoners? They don't charge them with anything.
well as far as me know, then just do under arrest and waiting I believe say na the current habit to them get, then they arrest you, go lock you, then forget about not call the case. But they know take them as political prisoners because you get foreigners among them too. Those are business people. Now business people them. Then just look and say them they can't do this thing here so for let at least then divert the people their attention because they already get case with the people, all the people don't win them. And that particular site they don't go get some other South African company the way them do and can um projects the way it not go work because them man and they then projects and not void it and projects still in place. So they're not going to cancel them because they don't go to the court of law, they don't lost the case. So they just do a normal sort of intimidation. If you say something after they do so, the people then will say, okay, law pack and go. That's the reason they do it, but not to any political prisoner there.
So they're not considered as political prisoners at all.
At all not. Yes. Then say now they orchestrate the first way up in there. And people
So
are
they
critics
so they
not say
arrest them because of the incident in Pademba Road.
no
Well,
the
Paulo
incident
was already
alongside.
there though.
Alongside, yeah. So now that reason they make them do them. And maybe let's say now for let the people they're scared or sometimes if you say then go left the case. No, no, no go left the case, don't win the case. The only thing I just get for allow them for let them continue their work. So that's why they arrest them.
So
So
Sylvia
that's
still
not
in
the
Pademba Road or CID.
well we're waiting at the problem now when they do even to them um Paulo. Then they transfer them different side. I don't know what's in the intention. And they put them from one part to other because even like Paulo with the case within a free tongue, they don't transfer them case then now the problem is they don't drive them go apply. Now no destination. And sometimes they if you see then they go and then they place then they now then get within at their agenda. But I don't feel say the location the way that they do and they make people they know who side and locate them. I don't know why they do that. So as of now, I'm not going to know what parts of the country the people then they deal with their own as say like political detainees.
So what next is in your plate?
Yeah, yeah. So the only thing we get for do now for let people then concentrate no more on the precaution them and waiting we know say this lockdown when they give the people in Sierra Leone, it don't make no sense because the Western world where COVID they kill people every day, they not lock down nobody. And now we dey understand say for go na the provinces they get for pay more. They pay for tax, they pay for pass for letting you wait for go upline. And wetin dem dey do now, they don't take am make business now because the Sugarman motorcar they now dem dey direct collect. If you want go take something upline, now they pay, then go say well na brand I get this so I get this school, they load all things and bring and can so you can't pay them. So it's like within the COVID, people they do they make money in the country. When that block where they block people they need they able to come with goods and services in the country, especially people that with perishable goods. They need they able to come, let them stop them here, let them open the road for their people and they go up and back and forth. And that coffee they get in the country, no mean nothing, no make no sense. Some people and they not reach and they pass on 10, say then 9, 10, they don't sell them fry before they get money for it. Their parents, their kitchen and tomorrow. They go say 9 o'clock then for go na house. Some person they go sell na tongue, you know, want if you no profit today, they go work out from Abacha, say can they Wellington, so say they reach na then 9, 10. So they disturb a lot of people and people they angry and people they disgruntled. And when person angry, until they know they talk to our listing. So this lockdown, no, then the lockdown because of the girl that intelligence report say after we did the lockdown back 3 days. Waiting at this lockdown for waiting then lockdown. Why then they lock people then down? It don't make no sense. Maybe then get something that we then they do in the corner we don't know a lot of people they know. Now it makes them they talk about lockdown, but it don't make no sense.
So
So
it's
now
not
this
they
would
make
they
any
appeal to them,
lockdown
let
in
them
order
make
for
the
reduce
people
the
then get the
spread of
freedom.
the COVID.
Uh-huh.
I said they said they do the lockdown in order for reduce the spread of the COVID.
No, I know they reduce the spread of the COVID because people are still they travel from some to the provinces as long as you pay for the pass. As long as you bribe them, you go in. The money making, yes. They
So
dey make na short way for make money.
the lockdown only applicable to the people that we not able to bribe the officials.
Exactly. Exactly. If you don't get money for bribe, now the lockdown they handle. Yes. When you get money for bribe, the lockdown they owe you. You will spend a lot of money, you go outside you want go. Because the lockdown they look last week, we see other lady travel from Freetown to Kono. Nah. We reach Kono now, you tell we reach Kono, and all 5, 6 hours then say you get corona. Yes. They say you get corona, we yeah, you test with then tell you say go, then call you maybe within 24, 72 hours, then tell you say if you get it or not. And then you just see them tell you say you get corona. Well, I don't know how people
So
get
now by the
sophisticated
instinct,
machine.
no say you get corona.
Yes, yeah, then they look in more than say you get corona. Then by magic. Yeah. So this now are the things that correct
So
the way they happen in the country.
with all
The unlawful arrest and
with all the human right human right abuses where they go on, i- is there any international body where they make a statement or raise concern on what thing they go on?
well, as far as we be concerned before, nobody yet not be make any statement, and unless when today we see like the legal link, we na a group of lawyers that we don't send letters out to the current ruling government and other organizations. But like all them organization, the way they see them, like human rights organization, pressure group, no, they're all now part of the current ruling government. Like them are still somebody and they're Austin Johnny, then about they will be going to radio to talk about who like then human rights activists. But at the end of the day, look at me, they don't become youth leader na SLPP. And then Michael Asamba, then as you know, they're all now part of the SLPP group, and they all be the talk when the past government be. But now they all be on payroll, so like nobody not going to talk. We that they get the envelope there at the end of the week or bi-weekly or monthly. So they all don't quite. So even the religious council themselves, nobody made a talk. You know, it's like they all don't get. They don't commit them. So if you talk now, either you waiting and they give or you lost waiting and they give, or they arrest you. That are the things so they go on now. So it's like not
So
because
pretty
you are
much
in
they intimidate
some
people.
small the attempt for come out the students then get for arrest her. We not right.
They don't release her
You see.
now.
Yeah, they don't release yeah, they release couple of days after the dealer, you know.
I think I mean Kokoyo being one article we say I don't know if not the German government but they don't withheld some of them funding because of the human rights violation.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, yeah, the German we don't do that. Yeah, then we don't quit, yeah. And we don't left them because they say maybe encourage them for that. Yeah, then we don't do that. Yeah. But some of the one that we left in just maybe sometimes they gather information for their own country or the hypocrisy or some man if say no one quit because sweaty they get when the prayer is decide for steady. But they no say things say they go on the country we no right. Yeah. So these are the things that are going on right now in the country. We at least we know right for the Sierra Leone people. Yeah. So people then therefore continue for talk and voice out because the way they talk now, then go arrest you or do any kind of thing, yes. But the people's power will never be defeated. So the people then just get for the voice out with him and they see you know right. The way you talk with you know right, then get for beat you, do this, do that. Look, for example, when they arrest this other guy now, the human rights abuses, the way they arrest Sheriff Ukeru na Fobe, then can go as them bring and can the man can die. God wants we know what and go do to that. Yes. You see, they can go LTLT one way can now few days we can na die can die. You see. And this Bobobi the talk this Austin Johnny and this thing what the way they talk. See then they carry the man and they go na this place where Mother Beyonce come out, then they go kill them all day. Then they go poison them. You know. Yeah, so and that things they now they go on right now. And the old people them go give them waiting are not supposed to give them at the end of the day people then they lost their life. See. So now the current situation this way they go with the human rights abuses and this COVID where they take shit and they lock down. No, then they do them for their own agenda, not to focus down the COVID because we not believe say we not sure say COVID in Sierra Leone. Now build up then they build the story for let happen. So that's all we get for say here. So my family them una how they listen we just to join this na SierraCast TV, it's the regular program and today we produce our get I'm Jack Jalo Miba in Abla Mansari and we'll talk to you back next week. Bye bye.